What's going on, everyone? Firefly is upon us, and I wish everyone nothing but the best on your summons, and if you aren't pulling, then what's wrong with you? Firefly not only enters the game as our first true destruction break monster, but also aims to challenge Acheron for that top DPS spot. So today, let's talk about why certain characters are going to be ran with Firefly and what and how exactly they're going to bring out Firefly's true potential, so that your build and runs go smoothly. Understanding which characters to bring for Firefly to maximize the damage output, we first need to know the key points in Firefly's own kit. By doing so, we can work to exploit these points to get the most out of her. With her enhanced skill, as you will be able to achieve that after using your ultimate, you will be applying a fire weakness to the enemies, maxing out at 3 while also doing 0.2 times your break effect plus 200% of your attack to a single enemy while also dealing damage to adjacent enemies. And by getting this enhanced skill after you use your ultimate, like I said, which also increases your own break efficiency by 50% and forcing enemies to take 20% more break damage. This culminates with her traces stating that if your break effect is higher than 200 or 350%, attacking an enemy whose weakness broken will cause one instance of 35 to 50% of super break damage. With this quick little rundown, you see two key stats that you need to focus on, that being your attack and break effect stats. While you can build those stats with relics and light cones, luckily, we do have characters that can boost and make Firefly look world class, with the first character being the Harmony main character. Looking at the ultimate, we see that the backup dancer effect will be adding 15% break effect and one instance of super break for all allies. However, I'm confident in saying that since Firefly herself already grants super break, then I don't think you'd be able to stack them. Whether Hoyo decide to do that in the future or not is yet to be seen. However, based on investment, and if you manage to get your Harmony main character to Eidolon level 4, then you will benefit from an additional 15% break effect. And what is also nice is that the Harmony main character will act as a pseudo DPS character while also helping deal damage to a vast amount of units. Next, we have the real support character for the team with Ruan Mei. Let's first get this out of the way. For those that didn't pull her on her initial release, I'm sorry, because Hoyo having her rerun with Firefly is terrible and makes it extremely difficult for players who are free to play or spend little on the game. However, for those that do have her, or for those who are planning on getting her with Firefly, then you're in luck, because you have what I consider to be the Swiss Army knife of Honkai Star Rail, Ruan Mei, as she provides 36% increased damage from her trace, 20% break effect from another trace, 50% break efficiency, and 16% increased damage taken from her skill, while also providing speed. So again, she's an absolute staple. And finally, your sustain slot, you have Gallagher, as he's able to apply the besought state on enemies, causing them to take increased 6% break damage, while also being able to heal your team, which is very nice. So now jumping back around to that monster damage number, Firefly is very capable of achieving these numbers consistently. If you play the team correctly, your priority should be to have both Ruan Mei and the Harmony main character's ultimates ready to go, while you get Firefly into that combustion state by using your ultimate, then using your enhanced skill to give up to 3 enemies the fire weakness. Then to use the Gallagher ultimate, as he will implement the besotted state on all enemies, then have him attack the enemy with the most toughness bar still up. Then come back in with Firefly to deal massive damage. Now keep in mind, I have not gone over relic sets or light cones, as I have already done so in build guides for each character. But by having this playstyle, you will be able to bring forth Firefly's potential to the best of your ability depending on dupes.